Good morning, it's Jim from J21 Greenhouse in Grand Junction, Colorado. I got an update for my greenhouse here. It's a year-round greenhouse, totally run off grid with solar power, solar heat. And it's the last week of October, so things are starting to freeze up here in Colorado, and it's time to unsummerize, so time to winterize. So I'll have to uncover the solar panels there and top off the liquid in the heating system. And the one thing I did do different is I've doubled up my panels. I have a whole nother array over there. I'll have to get them going before we get deep into winter. So I didn't really have any problems with having enough heat, but a little more would be nice. And then I don't have to worry about having backup heater inside. I got a little bit of a mess inside here, but here's what my control unit looks like for the solar hot water system. Got a temperature controller in your pump and the expansion tank and whatnot. And of course it's all in the floor heating. There's 4 separate heat zones in the concrete, and there's 2 in the concrete and 2 underneath the concrete. So there's like over a foot of thermal mass under my feet with insulation below that. So there's insulation, about a foot of dirt, and then like 4 inches of concrete. And all of that is thermal mass, so it's all getting heated up by solar. And some of the stuff I got going this year, big banana tree. It loves it in here. You see a pineapple. Got some avocados. 2 different varieties of avocados. Have an orange tree. Trying to get some tomatoes going for the winter inside. Some figs. Just a lot of different stuff. My peppers, they were kind of a disaster because of the aphids. The one thing about trying to grow peppers in a greenhouse is the aphids just destroy everything. And I've got some different citrus. Here's I don't even know if it's a lemon, lime, orange. I'm still trying to figure that out. We just repotted these yesterday. But I get little fruits off of them. So there's one that's got some little, I'm not sure if it's orange. I mean, it's either a lemon or a lime. I'm not sure which of this is. They're real small. And then I have a larger one. Not sure what they are either, just some sort of citrus. I picked these up off of someone here local in Colorado off of Facebook, and they weren't labeled and they weren't sure exactly what they were. So anyway, so what it looks like, about the only thing different is I added an extra roof vent. These are self-opening vents. I added an extra one this summer to let a little bit more hot air out, because it does get, you know, up 95 degrees even in the winter in here. So and I just winterized my coolers this morning, drained the water out of them, so they're still sitting here running. I just turned them off so I can make this video, but they're both blowing air in here. I just had to shut the water off to them. Anyway, that's kind of the newest, latest, greatest, what's going on around here. I did get some more planters put together, got some good dirt in them finally. That was the reason I hadn't grown more stuff, is because I didn't have any good dirt. Well, I finally got some soil that should be up to the task of growing. Instead of, I had high salinity soil mixtures that I had to get out of here and get some better stuff put back in. So anyway, that's kind of what's going on. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching. See ya.